kind of panel. Let's turn over to our casters. This game, we've got our Cryptic and we have Neff taking it away with game number 2.
Prepare for battle.
They are so brave to predict PSG.LGD.
I'm sitting here, I'm like, what is Neff gonna say when we come back? And I forgot we have this bit that's been going on for a few days now. But yeah.
What bit? They're very, very brave.
Yeah, they are. Okay, game 2, PSG.LGD versus IG. They've got to be bringing the pain train this time, right, on LGD?
It's looking like it. I mean, against the Terrorblade, you generally want magical bursts. They don't really have that. I feel like it plays amazing into the Monkey King. A lot of time you're going to be able to get the Thunder off. Unless we get to the ultra late game where we see like Arcane, Blink, Refresher, Double Ring, Divine Ray, King, they certainly lose this game on IG.
Yeah, the Terrorblade is very safe for him this game. Like, he is going to be very strong, and yeah, we've seen these matchups a couple times already. You know, every time the Razor wants to go in, tries to static link to Terrorblade, he dies before he really gets an opportunity to do much. You do have a Tidehunter who is going to have a miserable game here. So we'll see if it's got to come down to the mid lane, right? Quap has to make a lot of space for the team this game.
And Quap usually does. I mean, there's another skill matchup. Puck, I think, is on top here, but as soon as the laning phase ends, Quap obviously much stronger hero in this patch than Puck is. As good as you are against the Queen of Pain. And yeah, not enough burst damage for this Terrorblade, so PSG.LGD, my favorites coming into this one, but anything can happen. Emo, he popped off in the last game with the Assistance of First Blood. We'll see what he can do here.
Yeah, absolutely. And they are going to dodge the bad lane, so I think it was Black actually said it. Maybe they might, he's like, quote-unquote, relegate Faith Beyond to the mid lane. And that's what they've done, and so they immediately swap the lanes. They're like, nah, you can't get away with this. The Monkey King needs to be against you, so.
Were you watching that one NA game? Were you catching that one with me? Where Eternal Envy was just playing musical lanes for the first, like, 5 minutes of the game.
Like,
and he was like level 1, like 5 minutes in.
Dude, they dragged like 3 creep waves into the bottom river from like mid and bot lane to try and like get him XP to catch back up because he was like 3 levels behind the offlaner.
What is going on? All right, Emo cannot get close to the lane. Nothing to see. He's here to block him.
The supports are the real carries here. We see Grandma there and just walking mid lane on this Queen of Pain. Okay, they're actually gonna get really aggressive on a Fly. As Faith Beyond got level 2, and it might be all that they need if he can get in range for a dagger. One more anchor smash. Fly trying. Maybe he gets the deny, and he dodges the auto attack. Faith Beyond, does he have the gush? It's gonna be very close. He does. That's gonna be First Blood going the way of your Tidehunter. All right, LGD, the real 5-head play here of musical lanes.
If only he had that Boundless Strike, he would be able to stand his ground, heal off of the creep wave, and fight Faith Beyond. But this is a very rough start. He's going to walk all the way back down the mid lane. I mean, he's got to keep his TP off of cooldown.
You can see Faith Beyond like hovering around here as well. Like, all right, where is these heroes going to go?
This is the first time that we've seen people switch players around to different lanes so far this tournament, isn't it? We talked about this happening in a couple other regions. You know, we see it every so often at TI. OG were previously a team that did this one quite a lot, and there's going to be a team inside the CN DPC that does it. It's going to be PSG.LGD.
It's just so smart. Like you really don't want to like completely destroy your Tidehunter's game, and now he's off to a great start. So Faith Beyond obviously very happy. Nyx Assassin falling pretty low bottom, it seems. Yeah, it's just it's the supports just laning 1v1 against each other, and Snapfire is gonna have a fantastic time doing this. He has 11 CS, 5 denies. Fly still level 1.
Oh no, what a shame that the supports, we supports have to farm. This really sucks.
Yeah, I mean, if you're the Snapfire here, you're obviously very happy. Fly, maybe not so much.
Yeah, I mean, based on some previous games that we watched, this is exactly what Xin Q has been waiting for, right? And he's just been playing every game super greedy on his pause forward. This time he's not doing so hot in the bottom lane against the Snapfire, though.
Yeah, I mean, they did go ahead and just say, screw it, we're going to just give you the lane matchup, LG. We can't afford to keep running this Monkey King around. Meanwhile, JT top lane, caught by the Thunderstrike. One more auto attack goes the way of Y. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Decent lane start here for the side of LGD.
Bottom lane. You're finally farming here on the actual core hero, the Monkey King, but pretty rough start. He's now 3-1. Started the game off almost 4 minutes into the game. I don't think this is what you were expecting.
Level 2, not probably the best start you were hoping for.
No.
And every time he comes to these, comes up to these waves, he's just gonna take a dagger, auto attacks, even an impale. So Fly's game very difficult here.
Ollie's gonna be a little bit. Oh, bit beyond.
Taking a lot of damage, but instead thinking of going around onto Emo. Does get the water rune. Anchor smash does connect. Emo needs to be careful. Does have waning rift. Not gonna opt to go for it. Very tanky. Ooh, not to say bottom lane will be able to survive.
Yeah. Maybe if he had dodged out the Anchor Smash, would have gone for that one, but losing all that attack damage on top of taking that damage himself forces him back. And he's back up to 20 CS despite not the best start, having to change lanes there.
All right. All right. So if you're Monkey King here, your game plan obviously very different than what you would have expected. You're not having the. Oh, we'll come back to that in a moment. Gets a kill. Fly nicely set up there thanks to the boundless strike. All right, nothing to say. Got to be a lot more careful.
Definitely too far forward there, but not in the lane that he's used to playing either. Down to the bottom lane, the Queen of Pain up against the Monkey King and a Nyx Assassin.
Oh, Emo mid lane. No, he's fine. Okay, let's talk about top. We haven't really had a chance to talk about this lane all that much. Obviously, we saw JT go down once, but you're farming very well on Ame here.
Yep. I mean, you have minus armor to play against Terrorblade. It's not great. A lot of time you're going to be able to make it back to the tier 1. Why? They could potentially put some pressure on if the lane was pushed all the way in, but they're just going to play back and pull the moment it gets this far forward, not give JT any space to run people down with. Emo getting close to level 6 and the 6-minute mark, so won't be long until he picks up himself a power rune.
Oh, Ollie, this is a big kill. You're level 5 on the Snapfire. Impale does come through. Primal Spring on in. Ollie turns around with the cookie. Spike Carapace not going to connect. And they just might actually take down Queen of Pain. He doesn't have the blink quite yet. He gets the kill and he blinks away just in time. Nothing to say. Juking it out around that. And he's going to be just fine. Faith Beyond might actually pop the kill here onto Frisk. One more auto attack will survive. 2 points Kraken Shell. Pretty tanky.
Yeah, a lot harder to bring him down than they thought. Maybe they figured he could go multiple points and cut Emo?
Nah, he's going to be fine.
Try to clear out as many creeps as he could.
He did break the south.
Yeah, he did.
Nemo finds a regen.
Very nice. Off to a good start here. I mean, at the very least, he's keeping up with the Tide Hunter and the Terrorblade. Tide is probably a little bit more farm than he has any business being, but he had a nice start to the game.
Dude, Ollie is owning on this Snapfire right now, just doing so much damage, causing so much trouble here for nothing to say on this Quap. And she's the one who's really struggling now. I mean, they're able to just kind of stabilize bottom. They're farming now on this Monkey King. Meanwhile, he's still level 4.
The question is nothing to say he's going to be able to recover from this one?
I mean, you have to like rotate the Tide Hunter bot. Okay, that's what they did. They literally just rotate Tide Hunter in the bottom lane. He does have Ravage. If they could find a kill with this onto the Monkey King, it would be huge, but not going to be easy.
Yep. Snapfire standing behind him. You're a little bit low on mana.
Mid lane, Coil does come out from Emo, finds the next. He's going to claim himself
Dire's top tower
a pretty easy kill there on the support.
I probably feel like they're wasting time down there in the bottom lane, trying to find something for nothing to say, but Andrew now rotating back to the mid.
Nice glimpse there from Y. And comes Frizz though, drops the urn. He does a decent chunk of damage here on the Weaver. If he can get in range, and he does with that plasma field, Y, no chance. Goes down to the Eye of the Storm.
Yeah.
Good chase there from the Weaver.
Aaron's going to put him back up to full HP. He's not going to be able to do much to Ame, though. In fact, he shouldn't even try. Eye of the Storm does nothing. He's just going to go down here.
Yeah, beautiful play by Jin Q, just baiting him out. Spike Carapace plus the Impale, plenty of damage.
So he gets a dodge up down there in the bottom lane. Puck continuing to farm up. Now managed to surpass the Tide Hunter. He wasted a lot of time walking around.
And he walked from bottom all the way back to top. So he walked completely across the map just over these last couple of minutes, and Hasn't really been able to do much of anything. Still holding that Ravage, waiting for a moment to use it. Obviously, this ward scouting-wise, TP to the bottom lane, but IG don't seem all that concerned as they have Emo rotating on the backside, has the coil, tries to get aggressive, but gonna pay for this one as Emo picks up another kill here on his puck, and he's just having a fantastic game now.
That'll teach him to play musical lanes. Continuing to put the hurt onto him, even though not entirely necessary. Your game is hard enough on the Queen of Pain, but
they're baiting Razor mid. Yeah, they get him right on the mark. Faith Beyond comes in, one more auto attack, gets the kill. He was trying to play around with the Spike Carapace, but he just didn't drop the plasma field. Whatever. We'll just kill you. We'll just go for the dive here.
Fair enough, but they're gonna try to go on Faith Beyond now. Emo
pops the Ravage, tries to keep himself alive, but still has these bugs on top of him, losing a lot of armor, and Emo trying to chase this out. Jinkyu on the side here. Does have Spike Carapace, will not end up connecting with Emo, and he ends up missing Frisk as well. Faith Beyond, he's
gonna get away.
Too tanky. He's out. Why, on the other hand, not gonna be able to survive this. Fly will tick down to Ame here as he gets him with that reflection. So a pretty successful trade for LG in the bottom lane as Ame continues to dominate here on this Terrorblade.
His net worth chart almost at 5k net worth here at the 10-minute mark. He's doing super well for himself. Everyone else, not so much. Queen of Pain definitely behind where you want to be, nothing to say. He needs a way back into this.
Emo's doing such a good job at dodging out the Spike Carapace damage here.
Yeah. But Faith Beyond, I mean, he's playing exactly how a mid laner should right now.
Invisibility.
I'm curious what his build's gonna end up being, but we'll find out later. Nothing to say. Dodges out the plasma field. He's gonna be just fine in the top lane. But Emo making another rotation up here. It did get scouted by this ward, so they know he is here. Jinkyu trying to hunt this Weaver potentially. Does see him. Question is, do they have the burst damage? You don't have Sonic Wave. Your Queen of Pain is still level 5.
Rough times for nothing to say, man. They are doing a great job of shutting her down. That puck rotation with the Dream Club is just like salt in the wound. He's struggling enough. He's going to go on to Frisk here. It's super hard to get away from the Nyx Assassin. He just sits on top of him.
They're waiting for the Sonic Wave. That's exactly what it was. They need level 6. Quick kill there onto Frisk. Gonna back on out.
Yeah, 210 gold going Quaff's way for that one.
Really nice play from the Nyx. And this is one of the things we talk about. When you have this hero on your team, it provides so much information for yourselves, and they've used it now to pick off a couple big heroes. All about the Scatterblast was like, wait a minute, I'm gonna get Spike Carapace.
So Puck's got 1300 gold. Nothing. Okay, there it is. The Witch Blade queued up. I was wondering what he'd get. It's not amazing against the Talon Hunter or the Nyx Assassin, for that matter. It becomes super easy for him to Spike Carapace, damage, stun you, or it's dispelled by Kraken Shell. But the DPS is fairly important, especially if some of the other heroes in this game are struggling, and Razor and Monkey King definitely behind where they want to be.
Oh, speaking of Monkey King, beautiful setup from Y bottom lane as they catch him inside the Static Storm, and another kill goes the way of Ame mid lane. Looking to take down Faith Beyond. He has the Ravage, but doesn't look like he's opting to use it quite yet. And Ollie will finish off the kill. They grab the mid-tier 1 tower as well, so IG, beautiful rotations from them as they finally take down Tide.
Frisk needs to be a little bit careful. He's a pretty low HP. He decides to let him go.
He's not letting him go. He's going to chase him down. He's seeing if the rest of the team was going to follow. And
Radiant's bottom tower
Frisk
is under attack.
Needs to be careful here.
Wise got a vision. How long till Static Storm's back up on Disruptor? Another 50 seconds, so he's got plenty of time. That's the only thing that you'd be that concerned about. You definitely die to that if Nyx Assassin commits onto you. Right, nothing to say. I mean, he's starting to farm his way back up into this. Definitely behind the puck still, but doing better for himself now, level 8.
Yeah, I mean, he needs the experience really badly. I mean, he is super underfarmed as far as Queen of Pain goes. Like, this is normally a hero that is like 1, 2, or 3 on the network chart in almost every single game, so definitely not what you expect. But your Terrorblade, as a result of these lane shenanigans, is doing very well. And Faith Beyond top lane, trying to stay on top of JT. They do have the Ravage if they want to drop it. The Sonic Wave comes through. It doesn't connect thanks to the cookie. Faith Beyond might be regretting holding that Ravage. Continue the chase. All right, nothing to say. Will end up getting the kill. And now with Y here as well, looking for Ollie. And should be 2 quick kills going the way of LGD here. Fly up on the high ground. Static Storm does come out. Trying to stop this reinitiation. There's going to be the Ravage just making some space for himself as now they get their attention onto Emo, and he just gets taken down as well. 3 kills now for the side of LGD. Fly unable to assist his team here.
That Static Storm hits absolutely nobody. Okay, that is a true zoning Static Storm, okay? It stopped the puck from being able to commit on top of the Tidehunter there, which actually did a lot of damage and him going down.
They stopped Tide and Monkey King, right? Because they
Puck
knew
and Monkey King, yeah.
Yeah, like they stopped them both from getting into this fight at all. Fly, nice boundless strike onto 2, but nothing to say. Gets in, tries to just TP out. Not going to happen. Faith Beyond falls to JT as well. Double kill for the Razor. And Y looks like he's going to try and run away, but JT...
He's got Storm Surge, though.
Yes, very, very complicated ability, giving you movement speed, but beautiful stat kinetic field there. He's going to be fine.
Storm Surge wasn't enough.
Ame bottom lane. Oh, nice stun there. Thanks to the Spike Carapace. Purification for the moment.
Disruptor got a laugh out of that one. Zinq has been waiting on that one for a pretty long time now. Emo's dodged out most of them.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I mean, Ame is so farmed on this Terrorblade. It is terrifying. See what I did there?
Yeah, it was very good.
I try. I go with them every once in a while.
It reminds me of the DOTA2 anime with Terrorblade.
I don't know who this is.
Being a big threat.
Who's that? What is that? Meanwhile, they find Ollie here top lane. Very nice pickoff. Y with the glimpse there. Faith Beyond with the chase. Very well done.
Definitely too far forward. Faith Beyond working on a Blink Dagger of all items. Despite the fact that he was mid lane, I expected him to go for something that allows him to stand his ground rather than be a gap close. But he does set up a lot of Nix's ass and get off impales of his own. So it's got to be his reasoning for that one. Everyone else in the game, Witchblade completed a little while ago by the puck. He's now working on his Blink Dagger. JT, we see working towards his BKB. Fly, Battle Fury, believe it or not, in this game.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. I mean, it is one of those things that, like, you do farm very well once you get the Battle Fury, and it does help enable the rest of your kit because you go through a lot of mana with Primal Spring. But it is, it's coming out a little bit late, especially considering how much these lanes swapped around, right? Like, he did not get a lot to work with here.
He's just gonna let this Disruptor go.
He's thinking about not letting that happen.
He saw that. He saw the Tidehunter flex up on him.
That was the Terrorblade, right? Yeah. With the reflection?
Yeah.
He's like, wait a minute, they see me. Found the strike into a cookie. Goodbye, nothing to say. Quick burst damage there from the side of IG. Well set up.
Yep. It makes it Co-op's recovery, getting back to the level that Puck is at, a little bit more difficult. Terrorblade now on the way to his Eye of Scotty after completing his Manta Styles. Doesn't have that much to fear right now. There's not a ton of disable that's going to be able to bring him down as you don't have too much burst damage on Victus.
You just don't have a Terrorblade answer in this game, and he is way more farmed than everybody else.
Yeah. I mean, Monkey King will eventually be your Terrorblade answer, but for a very long time, Terrorblade definitely is the better carry in the 1v1 matchup.
Like, he's far enough ahead to where he could just get like a casual Aghanim Scepter to Terror Wave out the Monkey King ult, right? Like, that is what like could eventually just be the case late game. As of right now, though, Emo gonna find a kill here onto Disruptor. Plenty of damage thanks to the Witchblade, but he goes right into Faith Beyond, and they've also got Terrorblade not too far away either. Reflection, do a decent chunk of damage, but Oil as well dropped just to prevent the chase.
Yeah, I think he was a little bit worried when... I think he saw the Blink Dagger on the Tidehunter, and he's worried about the Terrorblade coming in. Thought more allies would come, but he would just pop the Ravage onto him, so holding him in place. Definitely a waste of a cooldown there, but he didn't have a ton of information to go off on the puck.
All right, very nice. Clearing up more jungle stacks and closer to that Eye of Scotty. It's about 1,400 gold away. I mean, that is not going to take very long for this Terrorblade to farm at all, and it's a great Eye of Scotty game.
It is. Play against multiple scores, the Razor. I mean, even Monkey King, the healing reduction plays a pretty big part.
Dude, Ollie has this Quap's number.
Kill off on this? I mean,
Thinking about it, but they got the team actually pretty close by, and it is going to scout the Razor, and instead, nothing to say, blinks forward, finishing him off. Emo will be able to jaunt away for the moment, so he's going to be fine.
So try to get the
King hunting in the trees, looking for these other heroes. He does have vision of Zinq. Nice impale catches. He cuts the tree. He gets him perfectly. Nice silence onto the Tidehunter, preventing that Ravage. But Fly, he's stuck here. Nowhere to go and nothing to say. Will finish off the kill. comes Frisk, in comes Emo. Faith Beyond still hasn't dropped too much. They managed to find the Ollie on the backside of this fight as well. Beautiful play by Jinq and Wise to get another kill. Coil off the mark. Faith Beyond with the Blink, the Ravage. They find Emo on the puck. He needs to get out of here. He will be able to do so. Another say pops the BKB, trying to stand his ground, but blinks into the trees.
Dodge. Very
Beautiful
nice.
dodge here on this puck, and it looks like he might actually survive to get the D-ward up on the high ground. There comes the Glimpse, pulling him back, but
is he gonna go for him? He can't.
He can't get out.
Just a little bit too far.
Yeah, a Frisk here as well. Gonna get stuck inside the kinetic field. A beautiful play here by LGD, punishing IG in every scenario.
Yeah, I mean, he tried to get that one kill off by themselves, and he commits so many heroes there. But PSG.LGD, they had their number that whole time. Puck ended up doing a lot himself, but Monkey King got absolutely nothing. Hiding in the trees there, they end up scouting out the Nyx Assassin, getting that impaled, and finally bring him down his ultimate. There was just no playing in the trees once the Disruptor had the lightning strike onto you.
Dude, I felt like 3 different times Tidehunter was gonna Ravage, and he just held it so long in this fight until he finally finds Puck, and it just turns this fight completely.
Yeah. Emo playing out of his mind in that fight, but still not enough. Only so much he can do by himself. He got so many dodges though.
Meanwhile, Terrorblade still farming. That's just like the story of this game, right? He is the very much, you know, locked in the mirror realm right now.
Yeah, the antagonist. Depending on how you want to look at it. 13,000 now.
Caught mid lane by, oh my goodness, they do it again. Jinq predicting him so heavily this game with this Nyx Assassin.
Yeah, I mean, this is the power of this hero. When you play it good, you play it good. Why? Managed to get out.
It's gonna be okay for now. JT's gotta be careful. That is the Eye of Scotty completed on the Terrorblade. He's trying to hobble away, gets the TP up onto the high ground. He's gonna be fine. But on the backside of the fight, you do grab the Disruptor. You pay for it with your life here on Frisk, and that should just be Roshan, I think.
With the double damage rune picked up on the Terrorblade, you should be able to tear this one pretty quickly. But do you have Wukong Command available?
It's so difficult. But yeah. He's just going to continue to whittle away at the Roche here. There's going to be the Gush, bunch of extra physical damage coming through. And Terrorblade looks like he's going to be able to finish it off before anyone can get in here and do anything about it. JT goes in, Emo steals the Aegis. Ame stuck here, but a beautiful impale once again from Jinq. Nothing to see, drops a Sonic Wave, able to push JT away, tries to blink, but he's going to pay for that one. Is they're going to be able to chase him down. Fly with Boundless Strike comes through. Emo finishing the kill. JT, is he going to take out Ollie? Might deny him.
It's on to the next tick for sure, won't he? He's trying to heal up off the tower.
Oh my goodness. Wait, he tried to scatter blast him?
He did.
Oh no.
Oh, that one was super close. It was like, I think within like 2 HP there.
No, mid lane. Jinq does it again. Can he actually finish the kill, though, is a question. Yule's buying Emo a little bit of time.
Blink Dagger is up in 1 second. He'll be able to get off this.
Yeah, he'll be all right. Oh, Glimpse.
He's back.
Okay.
No. Nice try.
Attempt for sure. No. All right, Jinq is a god gamer right now. He is having a fantastic Nyx Assassin game.
Yeah, this highlights why Nyx Assassin has been banned out so much in the second division. When you can start making plays like this one, the hero just feels so difficult to play against. Yeah, it's not easy to bring down either. It only gets harder once he gets himself items, increases survivability, like the Aeon Disc.
You just have these like elusive heroes that rely on spells for wave clear, and Nyx Assassin just shuts it down so heavily.
Yep.
Like Puck has to be so careful with their spell usage anytime like the Nyx Assassin's not on the map.
Yeah.
Smoke up here from PSG.LGD. Wrap around into the jungle. They might walk into the Weaver. Instead, they're going to walk into JT. Why? Caught by the silence. BKB comes through from the Razor, and they will be able to pick off the Disruptor. First kill of this fight. Frisk on the backside does get caught out of position for them, but does have time lapse. He's behind. Oh, beautiful. Yules misses the impale a little bit ahead of himself here on Jinq, and nothing to say. Just taking an entirely different fight all on his own. He's gonna try and chase down the Razor here. No BKB, the Eye of Scotty. Plenty of slow from that. They jump on board. They finish off the Razor.
And immediately start doing damage control on the rest of IG. They realize the Razor's down. They start shoving in the top lane, the mid lane, but and they fortify. Those will bring down the range creep. It'll stall them for a little
Dire's
bit.
top tower is under
So they don't
attack.
lose too much of the map control, even though they lose that.
Radiant's bottom
I
tower
think
is under
partway through they
attack.
realize, all right, this is awful. No way we can take this. We just got to back up. Queen of Pain managing to stall that one out long enough with their BKB.
I think Ame is going BKB here as well. Like he's got the Mithril Hammer,
Yeah,
he's
he's
up
got
the
it.
butterfly. I can't imagine it's anything else at this point.
It's BKB. He had it queued up. It's flying out to him. There you go. He's got it.
BKB completed. Atos finished up there for the Weaver, and if he had a hard enough time killing Ame before, he is now 6,500 gold ahead of the enemy next closest. This is insurmountable almost at this point.
Yeah.
Caster Curse coming in hot here.
I mean, the hero wins this matchup as well. Obviously, it outfarms the Monkey King, but if you get to the ultra late game, those items I talked about at the start, eventually you can win. But right now, the Monkey King does not do much damage. All he's got to his name is a Battle Fury and a BKB. He can take team fights, but not against this TV.
Yeah, meta in the mid lane gonna start working on this tier 2 tower.
Radiant's
Doesn't look like
middle
anyone
tower
from
is under
IG
attack.
wants to bother defending this. This hero way too strong
Radiant's
at the
middle tower
moment.
has fallen.
And that's that. Mid tier 2 goes down, and they turn their eyes towards the top one.
Atheon is also so farmed on the Tidehunter. Is he going for an
Dire's
axe?
structures
Imagine
are
that's what we see a lot out the Tidehunters, right? Okay, he's just rushing the refresher.
Yeah. We
Radiant's
talked about
top
this. He
tower
does
is under
lack
attack.
mana to go actually
Radiant's
pop
top
that double
tower is
ravage at
fallen.
first.
He has the Soul Ring, so as long as he uses the Soul Ring correctly, which I mean it's Faith Beyond, of course he will, he'll have the mana. But after that, Aghanim's, they're just one of the best items for the Tidehunter. So good at chasing down heroes. Synergizes very well with the Terrorblades, Scotty as well.
Fly struggling so much
Radiant
compared to this
are scanning.
TB. We're going to eventually get to the point where the Terrorblade doubles Fly's net worth, aren't we?
Yeah, we're not that far away. Like that is the very near future as Ollie chased down Ame on a mega kill now 5-0 and 3 onto a Daedalus. He says, screw Butterfly, I want damage. More damage. Emo caught bottom lane by nothing to say. Jin-Q, of course, setting that up once again on this Nyx assassin.
If you don't know where this guy is, you have to assume that he's hunting you down, but this makes Puck's game so difficult. This Nyx assassin alone is stopping them from being able to stall this game
Disruptor,
out.
he's hunting Firefly here. He does have the BKB, of course. Frisk comes in as well. Drops a Static Storm, trying to force the BKB, of course. Frisk, gotta be careful. 2 big crits in a row. He will manage to take down that Disruptor. They clear out the creep wave as well. Xinq rotating in, looking for JT. He's forced to BKB, TP out. Oh, man.
Xinq doing so much work all over the map. Forces the BKB on the Razor, gets the kills off onto the Puck. He's getting away with so much, man. He's just going for Dagon.
I will say Fly doing a lot of really smart things right now. He didn't commit his BKB when the Disruptor ulted him, so he's still able to pretty confidently push out this top lane. Frisk. Oh my gosh, gets him perfectly. Impale to follow. The pump fakes just for style points here on Jin-Q.
And he's down. Xinq. All right, you know what? He can go the Dagon. I wasn't big on this before, but he's earned it.
I still think Ags is just like such an incredibly strong item, so I'd love to see the Ags, but you know.
Gonna tell this guy no?
No, absolutely not. I'm so ready for him to just start one-shotting people with the Dagon.
Right. You've managed to not necessarily gap the net worth lead, but make it a little bit further away from Terrorblade doubling your net worth right now on the Monkey King. So he's had time, but his lead, like you said, is starting to become insurmountable.
Paladin Sword, very nice.
That's what you needed. Ceremonial robe on Puck, that is a nice find.
Monkey King is just sitting behind the enemy tier 3 top, just primal springing the wave and jumping back into the trees.
As he should be.
I have a feeling Xinq is going to try and hunt this one down here in a moment.
We'll see. I mean, it is very important that you keep its top lane pushed in. This is the only thing that's going to keep your enemies away from the Mega Creep while your tier 2 is still standing. So while he's up here, he is doing a great job with delaying the GLGD's ability to end this game. And I think eventually...
All right, he's got the TP, so he knows he's gone.
Yeah.
He actually went out and didn't... Oh, wait, did he buy cameras for the Dagon? I don't think so. He's got blink Yules now, so.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Changed his mind, wants people to hunt these heroes down. Dagon, as fun as it is, won't be able to help you do that.
Yeah, smoke up here from IG.
They find anybody though. It's either jungle recently cleared. Fly, I don't think you want to cross the river by yourself though.
That's so scary, especially considering Faith Beyond. They run right into nothing to say though. He pops the BKB. Big static storm does come through and a ravage out from Faith Beyond. A big sonic wave as well. Nothing to say, able to blink away. He's going to be just fine. And meanwhile, Ame here on the Terrorblade, just fighting right into him. A second ravage from Faith Beyond. They manage to catch the puck as well. Yules does come through. They just tap out instantly. IG. No chance here against LG in game number 2.
Absolute slaughter. Emo doing everything he could. Some insane plays, but ZinQ setting up so much on this next.